Time for big horsepower and big hair.
You're watching Monster Truck Attitude.
Welcome to a brand new season of Smashdown. Here tonight on the Monster Truck Attitude YouTube channel, we have got 8 of the best Diecast monster trucks ready to rip up the arena floor for all you great viewers watching at home. Be sure to sit back and relax because we have got one awesome show laid out here tonight to kick off the all-new December season here on Smashdown. There's the defending champion, 𝐬𝐿, Iron Outlaw, looking to hang on to that championship flag as we get round 1 action underway. We're going to be seeing the return of Nightmare take on Maniac. Barefoot's back to take on Bad Company. Then 𝐼monster debuts to take on Dragon. And then the Dungeon of Doom is back, and we'll get first crack at the champion in Iron Outlaw. And that is how round 1 action is going to be breaking down. So be sure to stick around till the final round showdown because these guys and girls are going to be battling it out all night long here. There you see Shane Action Jackson in the Nightmare Dodge over there on the outside lane. He will now take on new kid on the block, Matthew Hood, in the Maniac Ford stage on the inside. Both drivers staged up. Here's the green light to kick off the new season. They're pretty even. Ford and Dodge going to battle it out. A nice little slap wheelie right there by the Maniac going across the finish line, and Matthew Hood will pick up a win over Shane Action Jackson here tonight inside of the Nightmare Dodge. What a matchup it was here to get us started and kick off the all-new December season. As we go back and check out the Crush This replay down the straightaway, they were pretty even. Here comes the difference right here. Maniac slams on the last set of cars right there, rides a nice little slap wheelie. He gets the job done over the Nightmare Dodge here tonight inside of round 1. Next up inside of round 1 action, we're going to see the return of Michael Ehrlich. This time he's driving the all-new Barefoot Dodge. He will now go one-on-one with Brad Anderson and Bad Company. And if anybody has watched the MTA YouTube channel in the past, you know that Bad Company Chevrolet is one bad mama jam out here on the circuit. So we'll see what he's got against the Barefoot Dodge. It's going to be the Bowtie Brigade taking on the Mopar No Car. Both trucks are staged. Here's their green light. Chevrolet and Dodge, Barefoot and Bad Company. They're even now through no man's land. What a matchup, and Barefoot will turn it over. Over goes Michael Ehrlich inside of the shutdown area. A great matchup here tonight, taking on Brad Anderson in the Bad Company Chevrolet. He shuts it down at the container there in the shutdown area. We're going to go back and take another look at the Crush This replay. Again, pretty even as they hit the first jump. Barefoot a little out of shape right there, keeping the motor down, and right there at the line, you see that Bad Company pulls out a win by mere inches over the Barefoot Dodge. And right here, as they get into the shutdown area, the Dodge goes over the bus stack, a little cattywampus, and over he goes right there. Nonetheless, Bad Company will be moving on into our semifinal competition. Next up in round 1 action, we're going to see the debut of Dave Beeks in the all-new Dragon Machine. New kid on the block getting ready to take on the 𝐼monster making its debut out here. Tyler McLean, you've seen him out here a couple of times before. This time, he's behind the all-new 𝐼monster over here on the inside lane. So we got a new truck on the inside and a new driver on the outside. We'll see how all this mixes up here tonight in round 1 action. Dragon taking on 𝐼monster. Here's the green light now down the straightaway. Dragon got to jump on 𝐼monster right there with a what a ride for Tyler McLean. He turns it over in the shutdown area, much like we saw Barefoot just do earlier tonight in round 1. But we got to go back and take another look because Dragon was doing a moonwalk, almost going across the finish line, and then the 𝐼monster was sending that Bad Larry for all it was worth. Check it out, riding high over the car, sets it down, but look at Dragon over there on the outside, and then right here, 𝐼monster, just like again we saw Barefoot do earlier tonight, hit the bus stack, crossed up, over he goes in the shutdown area. So right now our MTA track crew and officials are down there to roll the 𝐼monster back over. What an incredible ride it was. I don't think he lifted until he got across the finish line. An insane ride for the 𝐼monster, and legends are being made here tonight. The new kid on the block, Dave Beeks, and Dragon was hanging right there with him, but Tyler McLean wanted that win bad, and he got it. We'll be down in the pits later to see if he's able to come back for semis. Right now we get ready to close out round 1 action. Harlan McLean returns for the first time since Halloween Madness 6. She is now ready to take on Roland Cantwell all the way out of Tonganoxie, Kansas, driving for the Gravel Gladiators over here on the inside lane. The defending Smashdown champion, Harlan McLean, driving for McLean County Monsters over there on the outside lane. Dungeon of Doom ready to go. Can she knock off the champion here tonight in round 1? Stage Here's the green light as the Dungeon of Doom takes on the Iron Outlaw. Outlaw's got the whole job, and the Dungeon of Doom coming back. And what a ride as he takes it right there into the sea container in the shutdown area. Roland Cantwell and Iron Outlaw got a little crossed up going over the first jump. And I do believe the Dungeon of Doom will take home a win here tonight and put the champion on the trailer. As we go back down and check out your Crush This replay, Dungeon of Doom starting to pull a slight lead right here. Watch the Outlaw get a little kicked off right there on that first jump. He tries to gather it up. He was still in the race, just unfortunately crossed up a little too short of the finish line. And there you see Harlan McLean tanks that sea container inside of the shutdown area. She knocks off the champion here tonight in round one. But there's the story we're talking about. Earlier tonight we saw Tyler McLean and the Oz Monster roll the truck over inside of round one action. He defeated Dragon. And the word we're getting is that Oz Monster will be back for semifinal action. Just a little bit of cosmetic damage done to the body. The crew said he should be back and at 100% ready to take on the competition. So Oz Monster will return for semis, and this is how it's all going to be breaking down. Again, we started with 8 trucks. Now we're down to 4. We're going to be seeing the return of Maniac get ready to take on Bad Company. Then it's going to be the Oz Monster. We were just talking about him. He's going to go one-on-one with the Dungeon of Doom. It's going to be a McLean County showdown in that semifinal matchup there. But up first, coming to the line in our semifinal action, it's going to be the return of Matthew Hood and the Maniac. We saw him do a pretty awesome slap wheelie earlier tonight in round one. He's going to be taking on Brad Anderson in the Bad Company Chevrolet. He's out here looking for his second Smashdown championship. He's ready to go over here on the inside lane. So it's going to be a battle of Ford taking on Chevrolet here to get us started in our semifinal action. Who's going to the final round showdown? Stage at the line. Here's the green light now, and up the line they go. Bad Company with the early, but Maniac's right there. Anderson in trouble. He'll turn it over in the shutdown area as well. What a matchup it was. Matthew Hood and the Maniac hanging right there with him all the way down to the wire, but in the end, it was Brad Anderson and Bad Company. Looking back at the Crush This replay, they were shooting out to that finish line. Nice slap wheelie right there by Anderson, putting that Chevrolet horsepower down. He gets the job done, but unfortunately rolls the truck over here tonight in semifinals. Again, our MTA track crew and officials are being a little bit busy here tonight as they get ready to turn over the Bad Company Chevrolet. And again, we'll have an update later tonight to see if he's able to make it back for the final round showdown. It doesn't look like he hurt the truck too bad, but the crew still has to go over it and make sure he's at 100%. And right now, we get set and ready to close out our semifinal action. It's going to be the McLean County Showdown. Harlan McLean and the Dungeon of Doom now gets ready to take on the Proud Papa. Tyler McLean and the Oz Monster. Again, we just saw him down in the pit area. The crew was down there thrashing on that truck. He is back at 100% at the starting line. So the Oz Monster will take on Dungeon of Doom, who's going to be meeting up with Bad Company inside of the final round showdown. Here's the green light now, and off the line we go. We're pretty much even now. We got a good shootout over the first jump, and what a ride, and over goes the Dungeon of Doom. A hard crash right there for Dungeon of Doom in the shutdown area, and Tyler McLean and the Oz Monster grab the brake pedal over the top of that van stack to avoid hitting the Dungeon of Doom as it goes end over end. Let's go back and take another look. Right here, they're pretty much even. Slightly the Dungeon of Doom on the outside, some major air. Nice slap wheelie coming over the finish line, and then right here puts it on the nose, and she had to kind of get into the brakes without hitting that wall down there. So over goes the truck here tonight. So both trucks that made it to the finals have rolled over here tonight in semis. So we're going to let the MTA track crew and officials get that truck cleaned up off the track. We got a trivia question here for you tonight. Again, leave your answer down in the comment section below. But what Gravedigger chassis was used to make Radical Rescue? Again, leave your answer down in the comment section below. We're getting ready for the final round showdown. We just saw the Dungeon of Doom turn the truck over, racing Oz Monster earlier tonight in semis. They are back down in the pits, getting that truck wrenched on and at 100%. The other side of the shop, we saw Anderson turn over the Bad Company Chevrolet. That crew's working on the truck, making sure he's back in that 100%. Nonetheless, we got word that both trucks will make the final round showdown. So it is official. The first week of December in the finals, the Dungeon of Doom returns to take on Bad Company. Harlan McLean takes on Brad Anderson. It's going to be the Renegades Motorsports race team taking on the McLean County Monsters. One of them's walking away with a Smashdown championship win to kick off the all-new December season. Who's it going to be as Bad Company takes on Dungeon of Doom? It's showtime! Down the straight away they go. They're even. Dungeon of Doom with a slight lead. Anderson trying to make up the ground. And Dungeon of Doom will come away with a victory here tonight in week 1 of the December season. What a matchup it was. Not sure what happened to Brad Anderson and Bad Company. on the outside lane. We go back and look at the replay. Slight lead to the Dungeon of Doom on the inside. Right now they settle it down. Maybe a bad bounce right there for bad company. Nonetheless, the Dungeon of Doom shuts it down into the container once again here tonight. A great matchup for the final round showdown. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, give it up for your all-new Smashdown champion, Harlan McLean in the Dungeon of Doom. And ladies and gentlemen, what a way to kick off the all-new December season. We have crowned a new champion here to get us started for the month of racing. A lot of great competition unfolded here tonight, and we hope to see more in the future. Thank you guys so much for joining us and always supporting the MTA YouTube channel. We couldn't do this without you, and I thank you very much. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. Hey, make sure you guys watch one of these videos right here. Yeah, see it? You get two choices. Pick one of these videos and watch it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right, now we'll catch you down the road.